Let me repeat that. The body inside of the mom's body is not her body. Not her body. Not her choice. Trying to end all abortion is not forced birth, but rather it is trying to end murdering children. It is the just and true thing to do.
Before Indiana enacted its near-total ban on abortion Friday night, Democrat John L. Bartlett boldly proposed a memorable amendment to that sweeping anti-abortion bill. More lawmakers should take a page out of his book. Welcome into TYT's Overruled. I'm legal analyst Adrienne Lawrence. Late last week, Indiana legislature was contemplating a bill that would nearly ban abortion. And in response, Representative Bartlett introduced an amendment to outlaw erectile dysfunction drugs. Watch.
This bill makes it illegal to prescribe, distribute, supply erectile dysfunction drugs or sexual impotency drugs. If, in fact, an unwanted pregnancy is an act of God, then impotency must be an act of God. I think that there should be some onus put on the men for these pregnancies. And I urge you to vote for this amendment.
If an unwanted pregnancy is an act of God, impotency must be an act of God. Ain't that a fact? Unfortunately, Bartlett's Republican colleagues thought the proposed amendment was a joke.
I will measure my comments just because I don't want to get in trouble. So at this time, we'll just leave it at that. Please oppose this amendment.
Further discussion on the amendment.
It's really interesting how the GOP is willing to invest in religious principles when it's self-serving, but they can't seem to uniformly apply those same principles. That's really weird. It also would be far more palatable if these lawmakers were simply honest about their beliefs. Just come out and say you believe women should be in the home, working in the kitchen, on their backs, birthing babies, even if that woman is a 10-year-old child. That's a message clearly communicated by Indiana becoming the first state to draw up and pass a near-total ban on abortion since the reversal of Roe. Indiana doesn't give a damn about women or babies. California Governor Gavin Newsom made that observation as he tweeted the facts Friday night. Indiana has some of the highest infant mortality rates in the country. It has one of the highest maternal mortality rates in the nation, and it does not offer paid family leave. But how about that pro-life agenda? Newsom was responding to breaking news of Indiana reversing its 22-week abortion window to enact an extremely limiting law that allows abortion solely in certain cases of rape, incest, fatal fetal heartbeat, and when the pregnant person's life is in danger. This extreme measure, it came after listening to 2 weeks of testimony, the political firestorm surrounding that 10-year-old child who had to go to Indiana from Ohio for an abortion. And also, Kansas had completely killed a challenge to remove abortion protections from its state constitution. At a minimum, Indiana's GOP should not have been the ones to decide by an overly, white male group? They knew that, which is why they refused to let people decide. Per The Guardian, the House rejected largely on party lines a Democratic proposal to place a non-binding question on the statewide November election ballot. Shall abortion remain legal in Indiana? The Indiana House Speaker, Todd Huston, said that if residents were unhappy, they could vote for new lawmakers. Well, I really hope that ignorance comes back to bite Indiana's Republican Party. Hopefully this election season. Do you think that Indiana voters are actually going to do something about it? You let me know in the comments below. Hit that like and follow button, and thanks for watching.